Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Kin Lake. We're in March 3 and we are gonna mess around with the drill a little bit. Well, I guess you guys don't even know about the drill yet, so we bought a drill. Bought a seed drill. It is already hooked up to the Massey, and we've actually already done a contract with it too. So we need to run up to the store quick because we did buy some big bags of seed. If you can see it over there, we'll just show you. No, I'll show you when we get back. Show you what we ended up going with if you didn't catch it. Luckily the store is right down here. But I think we're gonna get the seed loaded up on the trailer, and then we might try to do a little bit of drilling. I'm in two minds of whether I want to wait until March 4 when we have the whole day or not. I'm not sure. I did see that rain just popped into the forecast, so we'll have to check that out a little bit more in depth. See where that is, or when that is coming. Just circle around here, then we'll hop in the forklift. We'll get that loaded up. There we go. It's a nice big forklift for loading stuff. Get the seed on. So we have 3 bags, about 2,000 liters each. So we got about 6,000 liters in total of seed. Not sure if I'm going to be able to load these all at once, but I am definitely going to try. We can. Good deal. It always makes it nice. Load them in the middle of the trailer. Here we go. I am going to push them a little bit. There we go. So they don't just fall off. That wouldn't be great. Well, that was easy. Much easier than needing to unhook the trailer, load them one by one with our bag grab here. Straps anywhere? Strap. Yeah, we'll do a one in the middle just for good measure. Try and get my mini map off. There we go. So that says, it says they're 2,000 liters each, but now it says there's only 1,500, and that's what I thought. I thought they were only 500 liters bags. So I think that's right. We only have 1,500 liters of seed. Which should be okay, maybe. We might have to end up buying more. I just don't want to overbuy because we're so tight on money. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Better to be short than not. We didn't get any great deals on buying early anyway because we didn't really know what this year was going to hold. So pull into the farm here. It's always a choice on where I should park the trailer. You know what? I think I'm going to back it down over here. Be nice if we could have just pulled up right in front of the sheep barn there, but it is what it is. And I think, actually, that I skipped over... So when I was going to edit the last video, which is episode 10, which is when we bought our new Holland, I did have some recordings for a time-lapse video, but I just didn't want to... do a time-lapse video. So, and I believe those recordings showed us buying sheep. I want to say, I don't know. I should have done my research, but if it is, we have some sheep. We have 20 in here. These are older sheep. And then we have some lambs as well over here. If we take a look at the realistic livestock mod, so in here we have our sheep. Yeah, just varying from different ages. 3 to, well, we got a 1 month there. 1 month to, I think our oldest is 7 months. Yeah, it looks like it. So we have a few lambs, and they're all doing good. Good thing about sheep is that they really don't eat very much, so that is kind of nice. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. So we just need to load the drill up with seed. I'm gonna actually pull it right into the field entrance here. This is our drill. So this is our drilling setup. We got a Kuhn Combi Liner Cetera 3000. So it is a 3-meter drill. Very nice drill here. And then we have a Lemken, kind of a front roller cultivator type thing. I think it technically does a roller in game, but we got that used, so we're gonna use that to kind of smooth the ground out before we go through it with the harrow portion and then the drill to drill the seeds in. So we should have a really nice seed bed. For when we, for putting seed in. Close the door. I'm just gonna lower this down. We'll open the cover. There we go. Just to make it a little bit easier to get the seed in. There we go. We'll go get one more bag. And top it right off. So yeah, I don't remember now if I did tell you if we did the about the contract or not, but we did do a contract for one of the local farmers. It's actually the farmer that's on the starting farm here that has the Highland cattle out, so we've done some bale wrapping for him as well. So we have a pretty good relationship with him. And he asked us to get some oat seed in for him as well. So we did that. Where do I want to park this? Turn the beacons off and everything. There we go. How about... Let's get some drilling done, boys and girls. I think we'll try this field a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. We got a little bit of daylight, so we're just gonna do it. Fire this up. Drop this down. See, so that does make a nice... I just want to see what this looks like before we actually drill. So yeah, that's making a nice seed bed in front of the drill itself. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Alright, so now let's fire this up. We'll check our GPS course, see what we got. 3 should be good. I think that we're going to drill this up and down. No. I want to go with the trim line, or with the lines of the field. Alright. GPS course is set. Let's set this down. We'll get these headlands sown first. Oh. The seagulls were just waiting. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Feels like we're going a little fast. We are sowing our first seed of this series. This is good stuff. Well, I gotta see if it's actually sowing. So what's it say? Oats crop type. Yep, okay. So we do have some seed in. Oats are going in. Good deal. Just had to make sure that it was actually working. I was thinking that maybe right after this first pass that we would just call it until tomorrow, but it also says there's going to be rain March 4 as well, so this is midnight, so maybe we'll try and actually get as much done as we can in this field. I think that would be a good idea. I am noticing that it doesn't really want to turn very good when the front roller is in the ground. So we might want to figure that out at some point. I do love planting. I think planting is one of my favorite things in Farm Sim. It used to not be. It used to be one of the something that I really didn't enjoy very much at all, but I've come to really enjoy it. It does look like at this rate we probably will not need a ton of seed either. So I think the 3 bags are feeling like it's gonna work out. We'll do our last pass here, and then we'll make our uphill passes. And we'll be rocking and rolling. Alright, headlands are in. So we're going to start making our up-down passes here. First one going in here. Get down to the other end, we'll come back up this way and get those back in. Yeah, it's going good. Like I said, it is a little bit difficult to turn when the front cultivator is in the ground, which, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted to lift. I wanted to lift that up. Probably not going to be turning a whole lot when you have a implement like that in the ground, or you probably don't want to. The nice thing about it, since it is a roller technically, is that when we go towards, or go over already planted ground, it's not actually dinging it up. So that is nice. So if we look, see, so it is leaving a seed bed too, which is really nice. And then, okay, so that does say needs rolling. That's interesting. At least it's making a nice seed bed for us. That's kind of was the goal anyway, so. But we are struggling a little bit going uphill, which is to be expected. This is a pretty steep hill, and there's a lot going on. We're powering the implement, we're powering the drill, and we have a cultivator, a harrow type thing in the ground ahead of it, so that is to be expected. But it is starting to get nighttime here pretty quick. So maybe, I think the plan is going to be that I'm just going to finish up this piece, and then I'll actually continue on in March 4. So I think because it's getting dark, I am going to finish this up off camera, and then we'll catch you guys in the morning when we're up and ready to go to finish the drilling of this field, and we'll get a start on the other field as well. Alright, welcome to March 4. We have been grinding away at this field for a while now. We got in here at 8:30 in the morning, and it is now 12:46. So yeah, we're working away. It's been a grind, but we're doing it. We're getting lowish on seed. About 23% left. I think it should last us the rest of this field, and then hopefully the last little bit of the second bag that we put in, and we have one full bag left that should last us. So the seagulls did find us eventually. We were seagull free for a while, which was kind of nice. After a while they get a little bit annoying flying around, but it's also a cool added effect to the game. Very, very cool mod by Oz. Dude is killing it in the mod game right now with the scripts and stuff. Very, very cool. It's like changing the way the game is played, so shout out to him. I hope he keeps at it. As well as Ritter taking over the realistic livestock mod and really improving it. That's been really nice as well. It'd be interesting to see how we can handle the realistic livestock mod once we get a much larger herd, which I do plan on getting. Because the plan for this series is that we are going to be selling off this farm. We're going to be selling off up here in Kinlake, and I'm hoping to transfer everything over to a save game on Whitcomb when that comes out. That should be out on the 25th, I think. I'm currently recording this on a Monday night, the week before it comes out, so I guess 5 days before it comes out. So I'm really trying to grind through this year. I don't know how many like contracts and stuff we're going to be doing. We're probably really going to speed through this year, so I can get a few videos out, so we can just be on Whitcomb when it comes out as well. And yeah, I want to transfer over all the animals. I want to transfer over our tractors and all the equipment that we have. I don't think there's really anything that I want to sell off quite yet, because we really don't even have a full equipment list yet. We don't have a combine, which we're probably going to be hiring in a contractor to run the combine the field for us, because I don't think that we're going to have nearly enough money to buy a combine, and it's going to go a lot quicker because we can get a bigger combine in here than what we'll be able to afford. So that's kind of the plan moving forward. I'd imagine that we'll probably have 2 more episodes after this, so I'm really going to be working to get those out this coming week. Well, hopefully I don't jinx myself by talking about the current future plans, because sometimes I talk about that kind of stuff and I don't end up getting videos out for a while. So yeah, life just hits and it happens that way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some stuff out quickly and we can be on Whitcomb by next week, which would be what, like April. In April is when I'm hoping to get some videos out on Whitcomb. So we'll see. I'll probably end up getting some farm builds as well on Whitcomb, because there's going to be so many placeable. I think there's over 30 placeables built into the map that can be utilized for farm builds and stuff, which is going to be sweet. I have no idea what farm we're going to be starting on. I don't know if we'll be starting on the main farm, or if we're going to be building a farm, or just using one of the smaller pre-made farms. I don't know. I mean, Oxy always does a really good job with making farms, so I don't usually feel like I need to build a farm on his maps. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're in a healthy spot right now on the channel as well. I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed. I'm really enjoying playing FS right now and getting content out. So yeah, with both this series and the Mill Creek Extended one, really enjoying both. I think each one gives a different feel. Even though they're both kind of small farm vibes, I think we still have a pretty big difference in feel for the 2 series. At least right now. So we're gonna finish this puppy up. What do we think? Probably 3 more passes in total to finish out the curvature of the field. It's not a perfect edge there. Probably, ideally, we should get some fuel in this tractor before we start the next field. But other than that, we're moving right along. So we'll finish this guy up, and we'll probably cut to when we're drilling the next field, unless something crazy happens in between then, which I doubt. Pretty much full steam ahead on planting right now. Alright, field finished, fuel in the tractor. We actually just made a trip down to the the gas station down there, just down the road, because we don't actually have a fuel tank on this farm, which we should probably get something, whether that be a like mobile fuel tank, which there's one or a few, I guess. It's kind of like a pack that I think would be pretty cool. They're like these yellow, like, hexagons. I don't know. I guess instead of explaining it, I can just show you. These things. These are pretty cool. These Pro Diesels. And I think they just hook up as a 3-point on your tractor, so then you can move fuel around. I like that. And it's not too bad. It's like 4,000. That one only holds like 1,000 liters of fuel, but I don't know if I really need to haul around more than that, to be honest. But if I buy it now, that's just another thing that we gotta move with us to the new farm, so I don't think we're gonna be purchasing that for the time being. I still would like to at least complete one of the cabins, like rental cabins, but I have no idea if we will or not. It would be nice to be able to. That's like one of the goals I set for myself. I was just going to park right there, but you know what? We are going to just drop this seed bag. We'll just park. We'll just park in the barn for now. So it's going to be late by the time that we actually finish this field, most likely. We'll probably just park up the drill and head home at the end of the day. I don't believe any animals would be needed to be fed. Okay. Lift it up. Cover closed. Gotta get the GPS line set. Cut back in with you guys in a bit. We'll probably also get the headlands sewn as well. Alright, we got most of our headlands done. Well, actually, I lie. We got the headlands done on this side. We got one done on this side. And then this one is done. So I figured we just tackle this one when we get there. Always tricky to know how to do a field when it's the first time in it doing a particular job. So that's what we're gonna do for now, and hopefully it works. I did come in here and draw like paint grass, and then I actually painted that foliage grass too, to separate the fields for like GPS and course play and stuff like that. Not that we're using a ton of course play, but the GPS though, it makes it nice because it would still calculate that we're going to be working this whole field even though we only want to do this half. So it did do that. It takes out a little bit of our ground that we could plant crop in, but that's alright. So probably good to have a little bit of a buffer between the oats and the grass anyway, so we don't get into the oats when we're tedding the grass and that kind of stuff. But the tractor's running really well right now. I have a very low damage bar on this tractor though, so repairs are probably going to be needed after planting, which probably is going to require a sale of or a trailer load of silage bales to be sold, most likely, because that's pretty much our only source of income at the moment. The cattle really aren't producing anything. The sheep are just now starting to produce some wool, but it's not a lot. I mean, we only have 20 sheep. So I don't think that's going to be very profitable. I'll probably add the new mod by ArcZ in that's like a seasonal sheep shearing mod. So you only get paid twice a year, I want to say, is what it is. I just vaguely heard about it from Farmson Guy when he was doing a live stream recently. So, I want to give it a go. It looks interesting, especially since we have sheep. But I think with that being said, we're going to get this field finished up off camera. I know that I haven't shown a ton of it, but I mean it is what it is. You guys know what's going on here, so we're gonna do it off camera. And honestly, I'm not sure what we'll be doing in the next episode. Like I said, we're really gonna try to get through it quick this year. So I mean, honestly, it could be something in the summer, maybe getting some hay made or silage or something, because we are going to need to do that. We're not just going to leave our ground unworked for no reason, just because we want to rush through this. It would be a waste of money for the farm. So we will definitely cut this field at least once, and then the other field at the main farm as well. We'll be cutting that as well. So that is the plan. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to the YouTube channel members for all your support, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.